In a 2005 interview with Westwood One, Swayze said when he thought about Dirty Dancing, he thought about heart. 1-6.
What touches my heart about how well received Dirty Dancing is, and how that it just has turned into an icon itself.
When was this interview? 2005,
before he knew he had cancer.
It keeps going and going.
That cancer's the worst, man. But look, he did himself in with the cigarettes.
Well, Swayze said in that same interview that fame had its drawbacks.
The loneliness of stardom was sort of was a big
loneliness. I was lonely when I wasn't a star. Nobody would talk to me. Are you shitting me? The loneliness of stardom. That's one thing I can't even relate to. Thank God I became famous. I finally got some friends.
It worked out a completely different way for you.
I go to parties, people wouldn't even talk to me when I wasn't famous. Now I walk in, you thought Jesus walked in the room. People don't leave me alone.
Surprise to me. I never anticipated it. It just caught me unaware.
I'm unaware.
And how to deal with it.
The loneliness.
So I went into researching how, other people and the other people that have dealt with stardom well and other people that didn't deal with stardom well. And
really? I'm dealing with it great.
By doing that and putting a consciousness on that is the only reason I've lived through it.
My goodness, I have a complete opposite opinion of stardom.
Yeah, he should read your book.
Oh, my God. I mean, people who never would talk to me suddenly talk to me.
And here's how he survived being taken in by the trappings of Hollywood.
What number is that?
1-8.
1-8.
Somewhere in my insides, this little bird has always said, don't buy it. Don't buy Hollywood. Don't buy the hype.
I buy it.
Stay the person you are. You're the same.
Stay the person you were. You should have seen what I was.
Jerk that couldn't get to first base with a woman in high school.
Man.
And I figured the only way to do that is live a simple rural lifestyle.
Nice. That's a way to work to get famous, to live a simple rural lifestyle. This is a guy who was never left alone in a TV room at a girls' college.
Exactly.
I don't relate to this guy. I don't know what stardom he's talking about.
A longtime smoker, Swayze was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in January of 2008. In January of 2009, he told Barbara Walters he was beating the disease 1-9.
Well, he was a fighter, and in the interview, he went from being angry to being very mellow. But he did everything he could, every treatment that he could, to try to lick.
Sure.
And she says the battle against the deadly disease wasn't the only thing on Patrick Swayze's mind.
Well, in addition to fighting it, he was doing a television show. And he talked about the fact that he would be lying on the floor in agony. And he would get up, walk out on that set, and smile.
That was amazing. Did you ever try to watch that TV show?
No, I never saw. Isn't that terrible? I should have watched it. I mean,
it was hard to watch because, he looked like a sick guy who was dying.
Yeah, here's a guy laying on the floor while he's shooting you. Everyone should have watched it. I mean, for a guy to go through that.
Yeah, but he made it seem very important. So, there you go. Patrick Swayze, Johnny Castle. Who was he in Ghost? I don't remember that character.
He was the same name, Johnny Castle.
Johnny Castle.
Yes. Very few people know that.
Actually, it was Chad Castle.
He never changed his name for the movies. It's always Johnny Castle. Every film.
That was in his contract?
Yes.
His character always had
He was like, hey, it worked once. I want the magic to continue. Johnny Castle.
It ain't broke, don't fix it.
He's like Detective Munch. He was in 4 different shows, and yet he was always Munch. Keeps showing up. Hey, Johnny Castle, how you doing? Thought you were a dancer. No. Now I'm a Wall Street guy. Married a hot chick.
Don't dance at all.
That's right. What else you got, Robin?